Leo, I'm Ellie with PsychicFuture.com, and this is your horoscope from the 27th of August to the 2nd of September. So we are now well and truly out of Mercury retrograde period, thank goodness. So Mercury retrograde obviously was happening in your sign, so you probably felt it quite strongly. You probably had like miscommunications, errors in thought, errors in technical issues, perhaps even arguments with people. And this kind of energy, it did start to like taper off. So we have something called the shadow period, which is a few days to a week after Mercury retrograde, where things are still kind of like settling in the, and they're still trying to work themselves out. We might still have some issues, but now that should be over too, hopefully. And we're now well and truly on our way into Virgo season. So this is a very different energy. We're leaving behind chaotic retrogrades and confusing times. We're moving into something that's a little bit more solid, a little bit easier, and a little bit kind of safer and more like grounded feeling, because this is an earth sign. So if over the last few weeks you felt a little bit like you're flying by the seat of your pants, or perhaps like you've been missing details, or you just haven't been doing things in the way that you wanted to be doing, you've been putting effort in but it's been scattered, it hasn't really been like landing in the way that you wanted it to, then now this is a really good time to actually try and work on those things that have felt a little bit chaotic beforehand. So if, for instance, with your like projects or your career, if you have been flying by the seat of your pants a little bit, don't worry, it's not your fault, it's just how the energies have been playing out. But now is a really good time to actually just get down to business and to think, okay, well, this is what has not been working quite right for me, and this is how I need to change. Maybe I need to put a little bit more effort in here, maybe I need to focus on the details a little bit more here. This is a really good time now for just really getting everything laid out in front of you and being like, okay, how do I proceed from here? And how do I make sure that I'm feeling a little bit more like I'm in control of things? So that is your weekly horoscope, and I'm going to pick you a card as I'm indoors again. It's raining outside here in Thailand. It's raining a lot at the moment, but yeah, we get to do tarot. So let's pick a card for Leo. Oh, okay. The Eight of Cups. That one came out. Somebody wants to leave something behind. Somebody is feeling, this doesn't look like a very nice card, but it is a card of endings in some way. So somebody out there has some emotional thing that they want to now leave behind them. They want to move to this like bright future over here. So something isn't serving you that needs to be left behind. Now that doesn't have to be as big as per se a relationship, although some of you that might be the case. It can be something as small as a feeling. So perhaps you need to be leaving behind the feeling that you're not good enough. Perhaps you need to be leaving behind the feeling of low confidence or low self-worth. And you need to be moving now more into feelings of being strong and independent and knowing your worth and knowing that you're confident and knowing that you can succeed in something. And this is all like heart-based stuff. This is not necessarily thinking. So this energy is really, it's like you felt upset about something and you now don't want to anymore. You want to move away from that and you want to move into more positivity. So while this doesn't look like a very nice card, it is marking the end period of something. So if you have been feeling a little bit low about something, this is telling you now to walk away from it and to move into something more positive. This little like sunrise over here, the sun is rising over your problem, and you need to move towards that sunrise and leave behind whatever it is that's been holding you back. So yeah, let me know if this resonated with anybody, I'd love to know. And have a good week, Leo. See you next time. Much love.